Hello guys and girls, and welcome to one UDL match. I can't really tell which week because this will be the clip which comes before every UDL upload, because I'm bulk uploading them right now basically, because my bachelor thesis was going on. If you follow me on Twitter you already know that, and that finished. I have now actually time to edit and upload the UDL matches. I did always live record them because that was very easy, because I had the match either way, so I could just live record them. But yeah, there will be no team builder, because honestly I don't really feel like recording a bunch of team builder for matches I had a while ago. So the team will always be in the description. If you have any questions about the team, I will make sure to answer them if I remember why I made this respawn or something like that. But either way, some people ask where are the UDL matches, and yeah, so now I start uploading them. So yeah, enjoy. Here we are on Showdown, week 6 of UDL vs the New York Metagross and Ultraplayer. Let's accept the match and see what he brings to the table. Give him the good luck, have fun, and let's see. Marshed, of course, yeah. Arceus, Fairy, Kyun White, Jirachi, Ho-Oh, Legendaries. Okay. Basically what I expected. All the threats. It's just all the threats. Neolego is looking good, barring of course the Jirachi. Has found hit a lot of things. The Lucario is great as well. But lead-wise, okay, what, like, I have Neolego. I was already thinking, like, Neolego is usually over focus lead variant, so it could be this time again. If I lead Neolego, he probably wants to lead Jirachi. And if he leads Jirachi, I probably want to lead Arceus Ground. So, yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. I'm faster than it, barring its Scarf. I can just Judgment it, I can potentially get a Will-O-Wisp off, I get a Rocks up, something like that. A lot of scenarios. I probably will prioritize getting Rocks up first, since if he predicts like a Judgment, like these two as plays, but obviously I could have Ice Beam on this, so Ho is more likely, so even like Judgment or Will-O-Wisp wouldn't hit that. So yeah, I would prefer Rocks on that. But if he leads, I could lead Kyogre as well. His water resist is Kyurem, which depends on how offensive or bulky that is. I can just go straight for Ancient Power. Get maybe the boost, which would be funny. I think Arceus getting a Rocks is a nice start to all of it. Well, he promised if he does go into Ho-Oh, I already have some trouble switching that. I mean, the Arceus is my best switch to that, but sadly I don't have the Toxic this time. Change it. I have the Will-O-Wisp, not the Toxic. Can't really hit the Ho-Oh. The Ho is a big problem for my team. Now looking at it, so I might just leave Kyogre, to be honest, because Jirachi can't really do too much to me. Just fire off a safe Scald. Keep the thing out. So it's one of the two. One of the two. I keep asking. Let's get it here. He does leave with this, which is great. We do see that correctly, and I just get my Rocks right here. Don't want to go for Will-O-Wisp and him going into Ho-Oh. I want to get something out of it. Ho-Oh might be one of his defocus, even though of course it's 4 times weak. So yeah, let's get Arceus already up here, because for Arceus you already have to look a long time since we find the ground variant you have. So we can potentially see. Let's go straight into Kyurem. Okay. So yeah, we already know my switch to this. The always one is Magearna, but Magearna is this time an offensive one, so we do switch hard into my Kyogre right here. Since he hard switched it in, he seems to be more offensive, but let's see. Let's go for Toxic. Okay, it does have Toxic. Good to know, good to know. Good to know, good to know. I just want to gauge the damage and go for Ancient Power right here. Can't really, he does have the Earth Power, that's 13%. We go for Ancient Power, we do very little as well. So he is very Spidef. Does he have leftovers? He does not have the leftovers though. So he is very Spidef. Does 30%. Let's do all this card shenanigans right now. Kyogre. Versus Kyurem. He's obviously not assault there since he had the Toxic. Kyurem right. So Ancient Power should be doing 37 to 43 if he's like just standardish. But I did 33, so it's just max HP. Might just max HP. This Earth Power, obviously he's in a choice specs. Let's just give him something. Earth Power would be doing 14 to 17 if he's max special attack. It did only 13 though, so he might just be no special attack. So if he's no special attack and it's going for keep going for Earth Powers. Could just hard switch to my own Kyurem. Because since he's bulky, I doubt. I think I do that play. Since he's bulky, I doubt he's max speed. I am max speed. And I always scam out with the Dragon move. So I think I just hard switch into Kyurem. Very good play, of course. He could try to go for Draco. But I honestly doubt that. He might have. It depends if he has Roost, obviously. He would go for that. I don't want to get this thing too weakened. Since it's still nice to have some health on that for other mons. It's mainly here for the Kyurem, of course, but me having Toxic and him protecting Roost, I would rely on getting actual Ancient Power boost. So yeah. He might even switch out into something. What do you say? Like, if he predicts an Ancient Power, what do you predict switch into? His Arceus Fairy, maybe? Arceus Fairy would be annoying. Switch into Jirachi, I doubt, because Jirachi doesn't really do well with me, and I can just kind of scald it after. Both of them would be annoying for Kyurem, actually. Like, Kyurem is a good play if he just goes for Earth Power again, or tries to Roost or something like that. I don't want to switch in Hard Magearna if he wants Earth Power. This is a good mon to set up with Magearna. But for Magearna, I need more damage on mons, especially on Lando. To end on the Arceus. So yeah. Magearna is a play for later versus Kyurem. Let's go for Roost. He does have the Roost Toxic Earth Power. I'm assuming Ice Beam, so that means he can't really hurt me too much. So since his best play is probably going to Arceus, I fire off my own Toxic right here. He's obviously scared out by the Dragon Attack. And yeah, since he's bulky, I doubt that, like, he has no attack investment and at least max HP. So I doubt he's very speedy, or he's actually max speed, max HP. So yeah. He was faster than Kyurem, yes. But Kyurem was only faster than... Yeah, we get Toxic on this. This is what I wanted. We land. Great. All the Kyurems trading off Toxics. And now he could go for Earth Power when I go into my Lego. I don't want to go hard into you. I think Lego is the play right here. Yeah, I think Lego is just the play. And then double out into something. Let's go for Defog. Okay, so he does have the Defog. He has the Toxic on him though. Obviously I scare him out right here. He could go into Jirachi. Very likely go into Jirachi. Do I predict that? Double out into something? I could double out into Arceus again. Get up my rocks. I think it's the play. Yeah. Predict the Jirachi right here and double out into Arceus. Worst case, he goes for Judgment, Earth Power. Which doesn't really hurt me too much. Should be scared out by the Poison move. But obviously he has a Jirachi, so... And they got the Toxic on the Arceus, which is great news. Great news. I double out. Let's see, he does stay in. He does stay in, though. But I think I beat this 1v1 since I Toxic him. So I think I'm free to just Judgment right here. I want to get him a Rocks again. I want to get him a Rocks again. Rocks are important with him. This is his Defogger. He's Toxic. That is good news for me. He did 18%. Let's do this calc. Arceus Fairy. If he's a bulky Arceus. Utility versus my Arceus. Ground. My variant. Earth Power. Standard variant doesn't have Earth Power. Earth Power should be doing 15 to 18 if he's no special attack. And we get our Rucksack up. Okay, now we have Kyurem in again. I think it does again hard switch into Kyurem Black right here. Because I doubt he has a Dragon move. I think his last move would have to be Ice Beam. Let's go to Earth Power, 31% of course. And now I scare him out again. And I think I won't be doing much damage to him, that's the problem. Like, he knows I can just go for Toxic, so he might go back into Arceus. Which, because I just Earth Power, I'd Earth Power right here. Because he either goes into Jirachi, he stays in, of course, that's the thing. Goes into Jirachi, or he goes into the Arceus. If he goes into Jirachi, I'd catch him with Earth Power, would be awesome. Like, he knows I could just... Toxic would be a safe play right here, but he has two plays either into his Arceus again, or going into his Jirachi. He just goes Jirachi, so we catch it with an Earth Power, which is great. He has the Sugar Berry, and we do 25%. What does this tell us about this Jirachi? What does this tell us about this Jirachi? Kyurem Black. So, Arc versus his Sugar Berry. So the non-Sugar Berry will do around 50%. So he's very SPDF, I'm gonna assume. Sugar Berry with Sugar Berry. There it is. So if he's max SPDF, yeah, looks like that was a low roll if he's like close to max SPDF. I'm fine with weakening that. This is one of the mods I have to weaken for Magearna, so I'm fine with just firing off another Earth Power right here. 52 will do it this time. Does he wish? Does he Iron Head? U-turns. Okay, this thing is weakened enough to the point of Magearna. How will we be in range after rocks? The Kyurem is in range after rocks. This thing is in range as well. He must Shadow. I probably don't kill with Shadow Ball straight away. I need a +1 boost, and same with the Landers. But Magearna is looking great for now. He also did Mars Shadow. Great. This thing had to take rocks. I still have a good switch into my Arceus right here, barring his Life Orb, but easy Life Orb, he brings himself into range of Magearna, which is what I want. So yeah. The stuff and things does work out currently. Keep my thing around. Kieran Wright didn't have an item. He might be Babiri Berry. Might be a thing. So I have to be, but he can't, like, he's no special attack Earth Power. So he's like not doing much to Magearna. That's calculus already for the scenario attempt. Jim is of course a prime mon to set up potentially with my Magearna. 0 special attack, no choice specs, no choice specs, given choice scarf, this is my Magearna. Earth Power would be doing still a lot. Still a lot. Close combat. Does 50 he's choice banded. He has the band. He has the banderang. He has the band. Okay, so something has to die. Because my Arceus was built to not be 2-hit KO'd by Life Orb. From full. From full, that is, from Life Orb. So Life Orb would be doing 49, so he has to be banned. Let's confirm it real quick. Marshadow. Life Orb attacker. Yeah, close combat would be max doing 48. Like you can see right here. Max attack, Life Orb would be doing max 48. So he's banded. So that means I have to sack something. And then bring in, for example, Lucario to just Bullet Punch. Because if he's at -2, I think Bullet Punch picks him off. Let's see. Lucario. If he's at -2 defense. Yeah, 77 to 90. It's actually a roll. Actually a roll. So I would have to go into Neolego first. And then most likely not go for Psychic, but for Power Gem because I don't want Jirachi to heal up. You know, do I do 5% Jirachi? I don't know. But I have to sack something. So first things first, we sack something. Hiram is still nice. Is it Kyogre what I sack right here? No, if my rocks go, or do I sack my Arceus already? Arceus is still, I can just recover on the Arceus, for example, and I'm faster. I can potentially recover on the Landorus and potentially on the Ho-Oh. So I think I sack Kyurem or the Kyogre. Kyogre is still great for the rain for the Ho-Oh, so I think I sack Kyurem Black right here. So he's Choice Banded. Sack Kyurem Black. Gets crit, which doesn't matter. He's at -2. So Bullet Punch is a roll right here, so I don't want to go for it. So I go for Neolego. Bring him in range of Bullet Punch. I think that's what I have to do. Because I don't want damage on Oof. I still want this thing healthy to take punchy hit from the Ho-Oh. So let's calc how much Neolego Psychic. If Psychic from Neolego does 2-hit KO max BDF Jirachi. That's what I'm thinking about. Like he's at 70%, right? 17, so it will be at 11%. So Psychic, yeah, it doesn't do the thing. So I have to go for Power Gem. I don't have to, but I want to go for Power Gem. It doesn't KO him because obviously it's resistant, but it does bring him range and it doesn't allow Jirachi to heal up, which is detrimental for Magearna. Should I go for Psychic? Because if then Jirachi goes for Wish, I'd go into I get a recover. So if it goes Jirachi, I get a recover of Arceus. So I think Psychic is worth it. He does go into Jirachi. So let's see, is he max BDF? Does look that's such a tempting roll. 5%. So I would never do 5% if he's max. It's a high roll probably. I go into Arceus right here and recover. Gets up his own rocks, which is fine. I get my recover off. I don't mind if he wishes. Even Stealth Rock, yes, Wish Protect, he is not in, yeah, he is dead to rocks. Dead to rocks, and my Arceus is in range again, is healthy enough again to take it from the Marshadow. That's going to Freezer Burn now, okay. Now my Kyurem, of course, is not a switch into this. No, my Kyurem is dead, so obviously not a switch into this. So now the question is, do I go for game now? With Magearna? Now Shadow Sneak does way too much to me. Which Shadow Sneak would be doing way too much for me. But I can go into Lucario afterwards. Just fire off a Bullet Punch. Probably Sex Jirachi then. So, what do I keep is the question. I think I go into Kyogre right here. Yeah, I guess for Ice Beam, which is close to nothing. Can just Stall me. Do I want to go for Ancient Power or do I go to Scott? If he predicts an Ancient Power, like nothing really wants to take it. So I could go for Scorpions as well. Icy does 9, so after I still can go for. He probably roosts right here, so I can fish for a Scorpion. So I have some chance to get a Scorpion right here. He probably roosts right here. Scald does. I fish for a burn. It does a little bit less than the Ancient Power, but yeah, now I can go into my Lucario, or do I go into Neolego and just get Power Gem? Because nothing on this team wants to take it. Could even just go for Sludge. The Pending Jirachi is exactly at 9%, so I don't know if that's worth it. So is it Magearna time? If it's Magearna time, he goes for Earth Power and then he gives me a Shadow Sneak. So it's Lucario time. So if he's max HP with his thing, I think I have to go for Close Combat. Could go with Stone. Close Combat is better. Yeah, I think I just may go for Close Combat. Don't want to. He could try to go into Machado, but he doesn't know if I go for Medium Mash right here. So Close Combat is just overall the best play. You can potentially get rid of this. Yeah, nice. I don't know if he was like, it could have been Barbier Berry, which was a suspicion of mine. That's why I didn't want to go for Bullet Punch. But Lucario is in now. Lucario is in. If he goes into Landorus, that's the chip damage I need. That is indeed the chip. Like, everything is. If I get a +1, like Magearna +1 should kill a Marshadow, right? Magearna at +1. Let's see how much Marshadow even does with Choice Band. Shadow Sneak. The Shadow Sneak does around. Ooh, does a lot. Does a lot. But +1 Shadow Ball will kill him. Marshadow hurts. Hurts. So the only way I can set up is if the Arceus doesn't have Earth Power? Maybe? Setting up with Magearna is gonna be difficult. So do I put my the Neolog is looking like a nice win con as well. Looking like I just need more damage on Marshadow and on the Landorus. So I might just use Magearna to get damage on these, because obviously Jirachi, even if it's not exactly 6%, he will be at 1%, and he's in range of Power Gem, and Arceus Fairy is in range of Sludge Bomb. So we will have to see what he goes into right here. Does he have a Scarfer? Because if not, he has to go to Marshadow. Everything else dies. He doesn't know that I don't have Meteor Mash, but I think Arceus dies to Arceus Fairy. Oh, he did go into Ho-Oh. Did go into the Ho-Oh. So is he Scarf? So he's not Scarf, I can just go for Stone Edge and kill him. Does Lucario kill the standard with Close Combat already? Because then he's obviously Scarf. He doesn't know Stone Edge potentially. But let's see, he's like defensive. Bold. Then Close Combat wouldn't kill him, so he could be defensive. So do I risk it, go for Stone Edge? Or do I go to safe play and go into Arceus Ground? Because if he's offensive, Adamant, no life up. He has to go for Brave Bird, right? Because, let's see, there's my Lucario. That won't kill me in rain. And Brave Bird does 98 max if he's Adamant. Yeah, that's if he's Adamant. So he needs an absolute max roll to kill me if he's Adamant. If he's Jolly, he can't kill me at all with both moves. But he can potentially burn me with Sacred Fire. And I would have to risk the Stone Edge. A miss, potentially. Ooh, do I risk it? Easy Scarf. Easy Scarf is Scarf. He did take a long time to go into this. He might, to be fair, he might just calc if... But I'm at -1. I'm at -1 when talking about both moves kill me. So yeah, we don't stay in. If he's Scarf, I think Arceus is the play. Arceus can't really hurt him though. So, he goes for Brave Bird, Magearna is obviously the play, and he's Scarf. That is. But if he goes for Brave Bird, or... That's the last turn of rain, so yeah, he probably goes Sacred Fire right here. But if he goes Sacred Fire, get near Lego. Oh, it's difficult. I think I risk it. He was Scarf, okay. He's Scarf, Sacred Fire. So that means now I get in near Lego. get in the Lego, and I can go for Power Gem. He most likely sacks the Jirachi right here. Or you just go for Power Gem right here. Most likely will sack the Jirachi. Now I have to think how to probably play around the Marshadow. But what would have been a play if my play would have been to go into Arceus if I knew about Scarf, because in the rain, like, Sacred Fire of course is not doing anything. I should have not, that for play, I should have probably not risked it, because Arceus ground, like, would have done 30%, in the rain even less of that, so yeah, I could choose, I do get the kill on him though. Okay, he does sack the Ho-Oh. That's interesting. Why does he keep Jirachi alive? Maybe he didn't think I was Scarf? Maybe now he knows I'm Scarf, so... Okay, didn't expect that. That was the only thing really I need Power Gem for. I mean, Legendaries I hit harder with Power Gem as well. Now it +1. Try to spend it in Marsha. Does kill me? Problem is he could just go for close combat with Marsha with me because he knows he lives the Power Gem. I can just go for Psychics now, if next time I get in with Marshadow. Yeah, win condition is now near there, I think, because barring Jirachi lives the rocks, I have nothing really I can set up on and still be out of range of a Shadow Sneak from Marshadow. Just go into this. So obviously he lives +1 Power Gem. And he could just go for Earthquake. So let's say I go into Arceus, he goes for U-turn. What does he do then? I'm still out of range of close combat from the thing. Goes for Earthquake, I of course take it. It could be Z variant, this could be Z variant. If he is Z. Power, like near Lego Power Gem, how much do we do to his offensive Landorus? This is Arceus. If he goes for Sword Stance, that's bad. If he goes for Rock Punch, I think I can still deal with that with my Arceus being bulky. Oh, I want to Landorus. So now we have to think. So, +1 Power Gem does like 85. So it won't kill. The question is, would he go for Earthquake? Like, let's see, offensive Landorus, Jolly versus my Arceus. Worst case scenario is like ground UMZ. Arceus ground. +2. Z Earthquake. Will Okomi. But I'm faster than if he said +2, so I can get a burn off first. And go for a burn first. Other than that, I'm not doing too much damage. I think Arceus is the play. I'm faster than Landorus, which is not Tri-Scarf. If he goes for Rock Polish, I take the hit, I get a burn up. Oh wait, no, potentially not, 62. I'm at, after Rocks, I will be at 60, it will be a roll. Okay. But if he goes for Rock Polish right here, if he goes for Rock Polish, he might, depending on the rolls versus Arceus, he might win the game. I can't, if he's Rock Polish, he might win the game right here. Oh, that's difficult, because this thing is my win condition, but if he's Rock Polish, I have to go for Power Gem, because then I can still take it potentially with, hopefully with Arceus, and get a Willow off to kill him. If he's not Rock Polish, Arceus is the play. I go for Arceus, okay, I'll just... it's one set which is scary right here. Versus one set is the wrong play, with the others is the correct play. And I don't know how wrong it would be to put everything on that set. He is Rock Polish, god damn it. So now I have to, if he's Z, I take the hit. And I recover. Tectonic Rage is a roll to kill me. Flying Z I think doesn't kill me. Z-Fly. Yeah, Z-Fly guaranteed doesn't kill me. It's a roll, we live the roll, great, we go for recover. So now's the question, does he have the... If he goes for SD, so he doesn't, he was Tectonic Rage. Good. Regular Earthquake does 34, if at +2 it would obviously do 70, so even if he has SD, after that we can go still for a burn, so we go for recover again. He has the SD, okay, now we have to then hit the Will-O-Wisp. You do hit the Will-O-Wisp. But I think we still lose, sadly. Because he has SD as well, because we don't have Ice Beam on this. No! Baron, yeah, I think we still lose. Baron can... I don't have... I was... He obviously dies. He's a +2. I had to go for Power Gem. Power Gem was the play, because he was Rock Polish. Yeah, I think I lose. Damn it! Damn it. And he did have SD as well. If he didn't have SD, I can stall him out with Arceus, but now I can't. Can scam him out, maybe me being Shuka? I don't know. Yeah, it's GG. Like, the only scenario in which I could win... He knows my full set, right? No, I didn't show one move. I didn't show that I have... He knows I have only Judgment, so... Yeah, I can only win if he's for some reason slower than Metagross, even at +2. Yeah, I sack my Dino right here. In case that's the case. Goes to Earthquake, obviously I die. Now I have to go Metagross. All that is for some reason slower than me. And for some reason I kill him with I get a crit power. Could go for Clear Smog. Okay, if he's slower than me, then Clear Smog wouldn't be good better, because then would go into Arceus again, he would Rock Polish. I need a Power Gem crit, and he's slower than me. So yeah, I'd probably lose. I'm just speaking of math right here. Yeah, I can't touch him. So he did have Rock Polish, so they had a Power Gem right there. So yeah, in the end, it would have been better to think he's that exact set. Sadly, he was. He's Double Dance Lando. If I would have gone for Power Gem, I would have obviously not gone for Recover. I would have just gone for the Will-O-Wisp, and then he would have died. And then I still had my Neoleg, and I still had my Neoleg around. So potentially, yeah, too much things happened there. GG. I think the main thing was that my Lucario died versus his Loho. That was the turning point. But either way, we are not having a good time in this league. I don't think we can make plenty playoffs anymore. But yeah, that happens in fun leagues like this. Sometimes the games just end up like this. Sadly, this is the first fun league I think in which we are doing badly, and we have no chance actually playing good. I think we are 2-4 now and only one good game left. But either way, definitely check out my opponent. His link's in the description. He played the match very well. We of course did make some mistakes, with you all them already. But either way, let me know in the comments what you thought about the match. Leave a like on subscribe. You know the deal. Hit me on Twitter and Facebook. All links in the description, and I will see you next time. Ciao.